your attention to the word of the Lord today. We'll be coming from 2 Kings. 2 Kings chapter number 5. 2 Kings chapter 5. 2 Kings chapter 5. We'll begin reading at verse 26 through verse 27. 26 through 27. 2 Kings chapter number 5. 2 Kings chapter 5. I'll be reading from 26 through 27. The text reads, "Then he said to him, Did not my heart go with you when the man turned back from his chariot to meet you? Is it time to receive money and to receive clothing and olive groves and vineyards and sheep and oxen and male and female servants? Therefore the leprosy of Naaman shall cling to you and your descendants forever." And he went out from his presence leprous, as white as snow. 2 Kings chapter 5, and I just read verse 26 and 27. Today we do a reverse preaching style. It's kind of like the movie Deja Vu. You look at the ending and you work your way back to the beginning. And so today I want to talk to you from the subject, now is not the time.
All right now.
Now is not the time.
Amen.
In verse 1 of the same chapter, we have a biography of a man called Naaman. As we look at his biography, one must be impressed with it and to a degree understand that to be in this man's presence was to be in the presence of someone who was great. His resume, the first part of his resume in verse 1 say he is the commander of the army of the king of Syria. Secondly, on his resume, he was great and honorable in the eyes of his master. Third, he is a mighty man of valor.
Yes.
All right.
But he has a problem.
He does.
Come on.
He's a leper.
Leper. Yes.
It points out to us that no matter what your resume is or what your bio is, you still have a problem.
Yes, he do. Amen.
He has position. He has a good character. He's honorable. He's great. And also, God has given him the victory over Israel.
Oh my.
So even God is working to some extent in his life.
Right.
But he still have a problem.
Yes.
The little girl in verse 2. Let's look at her bio, her resume. And the Syrians had gone out on raids and brought back captive a young girl from the land of Israel. She waited on Naaman's wife. Her bio, her resume is very short. She is the young girl who was brought back as a captive, and she waited on Naaman's wife.
Amen.
We lift up both of their bios to demonstrate to you that God is not looking at what you have. And God is not looking at your ability.
Come on.
Naaman has everything seemingly going in his favor. This little girl don't even have a name. The Bible doesn't even give her a name, it just calls her a young girl.
Yes.
Yeah, all right.
That was taken captive, and she is Naaman's wife's servant. First point, don't sell out to your circumstances.
Don't cut yourself short.
Don't sell out to your circumstances. In other words, don't become a captive to your situations. Refuse to surrender to your situation.
Amen.
Refuse to surrender to your circumstance. Refuse to surrender to the sickness. Refuse to surrender to the broken heart. Refuse to surrender to family problems. Refuse to surrender to whatever you're going through. Refuse to surrender. Don't sell out to your circumstances.
Just say no.
This young girl has every reason in the world because of her circumstances. She has been taken captive from her country, brought into servitude in somebody's house that took her out of her country. But she refuses to be bound or to sell out to her circumstances.
Yeah.
David says that by the Lord I can run against a troop. By my God I can leap over a wall. Paul said I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. So don't sell out to your circumstances.
Amen. Hallelujah.
Remember that your God is not the God of the church. Your God is the God of everywhere at the same time. And he's sovereign even over your circumstances.
No problem.
Don't sell out. Don't sell out to your circumstances. Watch this. And this young girl, watch this, in verse 3. This young girl had a compassionate faith in her circumstances. How do you know that, Pastor? Because in verse 3 she says to her mistress, if only my master was with the prophet who was in Samaria. That's compassion. Somebody takes you out of your homeland, bring you to their place as a captive, make you a servant in their house. They got everything that you don't have, and yet you got compassion to tell them God can fix that.
Work it out.
Most of us can't do that.
No.
You took me from my home, brought me to your home, made me a servant in your home, and you got a problem in your home.
I've got compassion.
But this young lady has compassionate faith. Even in her circumstances, she's looking beyond herself. If you really want to get healed, you really want to get delivered, you really want to get blessed, you really want to get a breakthrough, look at other people's situation with compassion.
With compassion, yes.
If you think your life is so messed up, then go sit at the jail a little while. Go down to rehab a little while. Go to the hospital a little while. Look at what they are going through. And then come back and see yourself as being blessed, blessed, blessed.
Hallelujah.
So she has a compassionate faith, but also she has a confident faith. That's what I'm going to mess a lot of people up at. See, she's in a situation that she didn't create. She's in a situation that she didn't create. She's forced to be in that situation. She don't have no power to get out of it because she's just a young girl. She don't have any power to change it, but yet she maintained her testimony. That I'm in this situation, but I know somebody that is in your situation. My situation is what it is. But God, if you go over into the land that I came from, that you brought me out of, that you made me a prisoner from, if you go over there, there's a prophet over there, there's a God over there that can She has a compassionate. She has a compassionate faith. She has a confident faith. She has a confident faith. Paul says in Timothy 4:12, he said, "Let no one look down on you. Your youthfulness be an example to believers in word and conduct and love and spirit and faith and in purity." Here's a young girl that hasn't gone to Bible school. A young girl that don't have a theology degree, a young girl that don't have anything. All she has is a faith. She's working in somebody else's house and doesn't leave her house, and all she got is faith. Oh, they got all kind of nice stuff in their house, all kind of good stuff. She don't have nothing but her faith. Naaman got the stuff, but the little girl got the faith. I'm going to tell somebody, you might not be able to put two nickels together, but if you got faith, you can say to your mother, be thou removed. She has faith. She has faith. She has faith in her God that even though I'm in this right here, I'm in this situation that I can't get out of. I'm in this situation that I can't do nothing about. I'm in this situation where it looks like I'm helpless, but I got faith. I got faith to tell somebody else that, oh, God can fix that. My thing ain't fixed yet, but I can tell somebody else by faith, God can fix that. God can do that. God can bring you out. God can change things. God can turn your marriage around. God can turn your child around. My child might be crazy. My house might be messed up, but I can tell you that God can turn it all around. I'm just in the waiting room. Deliver souls, but a deceitful witness speak lies. She's a truthful witness because she's going to bring deliverance. And one of the things I like about this text, I'm going to try to move on, but I like about this text is that the Bible just called her a young girl. Don't even give her a name. I like that. I like that. Naaman got a name. Naaman got a title. Naaman got a biography. All the Bible say about her is that she's a young girl. Got no name, got no title. I want to tell some of you out there, you don't need a title to do the will of the Lord. As a matter of fact, titles get in a lot of people's way of doing the will of the Lord. They so busy doing their own will because they got the title. But this little girl, Bible prophesied to her, she don't even have a title. She don't even have a name. That's why the Bible says, don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. But what you do in secret, God will reward you openly. We got too many people that want position and title, but very few people that want to sit at Jesus' feet and over the earth where he can tell them what is my will for your life. This young girl haven't been to Bible school, and don't have no fancy degree. The only thing she says is that if my master, she says to the mistress, the wife, she says, if my master would just go over to where I'm from, there's a prophet over there. If you go over there, he's gonna be healed. You see, all you gotta do, you don't have to tell the story about like I tell the story. You don't have to preach like I do. You don't have to preach like Peter or Paul. All you gotta do is tell somebody.
That's right.
I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind. I see. The same Jesus that saved me can save you. The same Jesus that's keeping me can keep you. The same Jesus blessing me can bless you. You don't have to complicate it with 50 scriptures. You don't have to complicate it with a whole book of the Bible. Just tell somebody, God can fix that. God can deliver that. God can bless you. God can bring you out. She had a very simple witness testimony. Watch this. But Naaman believed it. Wait a minute now. Here you are, the commander of the army of Syria. Here you are man of valor. Here you are a great man. Here you are an honorable man. Here you are, God is using, and you're listening to a young girl who's captive, serving as a servant in your house. Come on, preacher, talk to me. Many of us are delaying our breakthrough and delaying our blessing because we don't like the messenger that God is sending. See, many of us are missing. We're praying, oh Lord, I'm believing you, I'm trusting you, and God sends somebody that you would not expect to have a word for you, but you can't receive them because they are lower than you. But Naaman, watch this, Naaman listened to this young girl that's just a servant in his house. And he believes her to the point that he goes to the king and tells the king, the little girl said thus and thus. He don't even say all that she said to him, to the king. He just said the little girl that was brought captive from Israel, she said thus and thus. And on the basis of the little girl's testimony, Naaman went to the king, and the king then wrote a letter. All because this young girl gave a testimony of what God could do. Caused a full-grown man to go to another full-grown man and say, a little girl told me. Will you listen? You see, Naaman was so desperate that he was willing to listen to a young girl. Historically, I got about 2 minutes. Historically, women and children were considered to be nothing.
Property.
They had no voice in the ancient world. They were just objects.
Yes.
See, you got to understand, you don't have to fight for equal anything.
No, you don't.
You simply learn the voice of God.
Yes.
And when you know the voice of God, and you say what God says,
yes,
somebody might be blocking you,
yes,
but he'll move you. Somebody might be blocking you, he'll turn their heart. Somebody might be blocking you, he'll stir their heart to where that which was against you, all of a sudden they for you.
Hallelujah.
All because
yes,
of
Lord.
this little young girl. All right, I gotta quit. I gotta quit myself another time.
Don't stop now. Lord have mercy.
This is what I want to tell you. Now it's no time. Now it's no time. Listen, this is what I want to tell you. This is what I want to tell you. Don't get to where you surrender to the circumstance. And this is going forward. Don't get to the point where you surrender to the circumstance that at Mount Zion now, this present Mount Zion, you don't see how you fit.
All right. Come on, Pastor. Come on, Pastor.
Don't surrender to the circumstances that you're in right now. You don't see how your gift is going to fit the present structure. But God is changing the structure.
All right.
Okay,
He's changing it. Make it fit. Yes.
You may not see how your gift of teaching fits. You're anxious, you're ready, you're equipped. It's the gift that God has given you. But it's not your season.
All right. Hallelujah.
Don't surrender to the circumstance that the devil is bringing, saying, well, you know, your gift is not being utilized. You need to go somewhere. No, God is perfecting your gift by teaching you how to wait.
How to wait. Be patient. Yes.
Your gift may be ministry of music. You've already got two gifted individuals that are here. Don't get upset and leave because you don't quite fit. God is perfecting you in your waiting.
Yes.
Whatever your gifting is, and you have the gift of ministry, but you don't see where you're going to fit. You just stay in that waiting pattern with God. God is perfecting you. Oh, yes, He is. Your gift may be that prophetic, but you don't see how that's going to fit. Stay right where you're at. God is perfecting you. Your gift may be the gift of help. You got too many people that's helping already. But your gift is being perfected. Stay right where you're at. Your gift may be the gift of finance. Don't run away with your money. Now God is perfecting you. Your gift may be the gift of mercy. Don't run away. God's going to perfect that gift of mercy. Your gift may be whatever the gift is, but don't get discouraged and surrender to the circumstances. Don't sell out to the circumstance. God has you hidden for a season. He hid you for a season because it wasn't your time yet. He's going to do a new thing. It's not a new thing in moving to a new building, but it's a new thing in the atmosphere.
Spirituality,
See, because spiritual maturity doesn't come from the building that you're in. But spiritual maturity comes from who's working in your building. Can you be happy while you're waiting? Can you praise Him while you're waiting? Can you thank Him while you're waiting? Can you be grateful while you're waiting? Can you smile while you're waiting? Can you say hallelujah while you're waiting? Can you say praise God while you're waiting? Can you be loving and merciful and kind while you're waiting? Can you have a good attitude while you're waiting?
Praise God.
But it's your time. Oh yeah, your time, your time. See, it's your time. See, everybody can't birth a baby at the same time.
Same way.
Some babies have to be born now. Some have to be born here. Some have to be born later. We got some new babies that's going to be born into the kingdom. They're going to need a whole lot of midwives. There's going to be a whole lot of mothers in the Lord. A whole lot of dads in the Lord. Don't sell out to your circumstances. Get the attitude. Get the attitude of this young girl. I'm in a circumstance. I'm in a situation. But I can still help you.
Praise God.
I don't have to get out of my circumstance to help you. I don't have to have a perfect life in order to help you.
Amen.
Oh my God. I don't have to have a badge to help you. I don't have to have a collar to help you. I don't have to be on the mic to help you. I don't have to be in the choir to help you. I don't have to be in the pulpit to help you. I don't have to be a deacon, a trustee, an usher to help you. I don't have to be president of an organization to help you. If I see you need help, I'm qualified. Oh my God. I'm qualified to help you when I see you need help. Because the only reason God is showing me you need help is that He wants me to help you.
Stand by.
He wouldn't show me that you need help if He wouldn't intend for me to help you. Because I walk by people all day long. But I don't see everybody that needs help. But when God shows you somebody that needs help, He's only showing you because He wants you.
Wants you to help.
them.
Yes, Lord.
And most of the time, the help is just like this little girl, this little young girl.
All right.
The help is just pointing people to Him.
Yes, Lord.
You don't have to have a pocket full of money to help people. You don't have to have a Rolls Royce to help people. You don't have to have a jet airplane on your own to help people. Whenever you see a need,
Step in and help.
you're the ambulance on the scene.
Yeah.
And when they see somebody on the ground, they pick them up, they help them. They don't discuss, well, how did you get down here? What happened to you? Where you live at? Who your mama was? What did you do last night? How come you laying on the ground anyway? How come you out here in the middle of nowhere laying on the ground? No, they just run right down there where you at. They check your vital statistics. They see if you're dead or alive or not. And if you're not dead, they pick you up and they put you in the ambulance and they head for the hospital. We gotta stop interrogating people and just help. Good Samaritan didn't interrogate the man down there falling on the road to Jericho. How'd you get here? How'd you get robbed? Don't you know this is a bad place to be in? He just helped him. You can ask the questions later. But right now, I need help.
Yes.
How many people get upset and mad and want to throw a tantrum when you go to the hospital and before they do anything for you, they
You
want
gotta fill out all these papers.
come on out there, just raise up your hand. You know it's true. Here you are, you hurting. You hurting. You wouldn't be at the hospital in the first place if you could have fixed yourself. And when you get there, they want to know, what is your insurance? What is your insurance card? Do you have some ID proving that this is you? Now they're going to take your picture to make sure it's you. And you're saying, can I get some help, please? Well, one of them, we're going to take care of it. Then they stick you in the emergency room, and you're there forever. And then finally, if you're still alive, they take you in the back. And then while you're in the back, waiting on somebody to come, you're there for a long time. But you wait, don't you? Yes, you do. Your need is so critical that you're willing to wait. I'm just trying to preach to you. I'm just trying to preach to you. Your need is so critical that you're willing to wait.
Yes.
Now, are you willing to wait on God?
Yes.
Don't sell out to your circumstance.
Yes, Lord.
Wait on the Lord. Be of good courage.
Yes.
He shall strengthen your heart.
Yes.
Now is not the time to sell out to your circumstances.
Amen.
All you need is a word
From the Lord. Hallelujah.
Did you know you can encourage yourself?
Yes. Hallelujah. Yes.
The woman, put your hands on your hip like you getting ready to tell somebody something. Y'all know how y'all do it. There you go. Thank you, Sister Trudy. You might need a demonstration. You put your stand up, Sister Trudy. Show me. your life, circumstances, take your authority. Put your hands on your hips and say, the Lord is my life. And my salvation. Whom shall I fear? Whom shall I fear? Go like this. Whom? Come back home. You gotta believe.
All right.
That when you send your faith out in God,
yes,
wholeness is gonna come back to you. You have to be fearful or afraid. Stand flat-footed, declare it and decree it. This is what the Lord is going to do. I can't see it. I can't feel it. I can't smell it. I can't touch it.
You understand?
I'm a believer. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Look at somebody say, I'm a believer.
I'm a believer.
I'm a believer. See, every time something happens when I call that name. Something happens when I call that name. It doesn't matter what situation I'm in. I just began to call that name. Praise team, come here. Help me out with this name. Come help me with this name. You know his name.
Yes, Jesus.
What is his name?
Jesus.